Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Back at Fast NFL. In today's episode, I have a review of two Skeet Reese honeycomb rods. Stay tuned. Alright guys, these review videos have been doing pretty good lately, so I thought I'd pump another one out. So these are two rods that I just bought from Tackle Warehouse for Christmas money. I got two rods here, 7.2 big worm and jig rod, and I have a 7'5" Alabama rig rod. I'm going to go through the jig rod first, so stay tuned. Alright, first I'm just going to give you guys a little close-up of the rod so you can see what it's like if you're thinking about buying it, just so you can see how it is in person, or on video I should say. Micro guides, show you what it looks like in terms of text. The design's pretty sweet, I like this yellow. As you can see, I got a jig on there, and that's pretty much what I use this rod for, jigs and worms. That's what it's meant for. It's 7'2", I believe it's heavy, it's not displayed out here, I'm pretty sure. But if you look at it, I mean, it's pretty much like most of the rods on the market today. It's similar to the duckets, similar to the carrot sticks and the specs and everything like that. All around, it's a good feeling rod. Epoxy guides are on there pretty good. The number of guides are good. They're all lined up pretty good. This rod's also very good for casting because these guides on there, they're pretty well lined up, and you just cast a good distance with this, especially if you got the right weight on here. It's good to pay attention, especially if you're into these rods and stuff like that. You gotta pay attention to these specs here and talk about the line weight and the lure weight. Because when I first started out, I was using a drop shot Abu Garcia Veritas rod, and I was fishing like some big crankbait on it or something, and I broke the tip right off that rod. So from now on, I always pay attention to these specs, and it's just very important that you do that, especially if you're just getting into fishing. Make sure you pay attention to these specs here because it can really help you out. But so, that's the first rod. It's the 7'2" big worm and jig rod, Skeet Reese. You can get these on Tackle Warehouse for $100. Really good rod for that money. Alrighty, let's get into the next rod, which is my 7'5" Alabama rig rod. And that reel was paired with a Shimano Corrado. I thought I'd just throw that in there just so I can let you know what reels I got on there. It matches up good. Nice light reel on a good rod. Alright. This is my main Alabama rig rod / swim bait rod. I'll show you the look on this one just like I did for the other rod. And I'm not really going to get too much into specs because you can find those online, and I'm sure that most of you watching this video right now are just trying to find these rods and hear an honest opinion from a fisherman and see if you're going to buy them. And this rod I got for $50 on Tackle Warehouse. It's 7'5", like I mentioned before. I'm pretty sure it's heavy. Again, I don't see the specs on here. Probably heavy. It's basically the same rod as that, just if you can notice this freaking butt section is super long, and that's what really launching that Alabama rig. Set. Whoops, get in front of the camera there. But I have 40-pound braid on here, Power Pro, and it's working fine so far. The guides aren't cutting it. It goes through pretty good, and the max amount of line on this is 40 pounds, so it's matched up perfectly. Got a loose speed spool on there. This is a great setup. I mean, you can't beat $50 for this. I mean, this was just a great deal. Way better deal than those Halo rods, and the Halo rods were actually more expensive. I like these rods better. Definitely going to be buying some more of these Skeet Reese rods. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the next episode. See you later.